Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to share some software tips, tricks and features on the Mi 11 Lite. So Mi 11 Lite is the latest smartphone announced by Xiaomi, which is very lightweight. We have also done the detailed video and we have done a lot of comparison videos for this device, so do check out our channel, and in case you're not subscribed, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all the videos and notifications from us. Now coming to the video. Now in this video we'll be talking about the software highlights of this device. We'll share some tips and tricks and some software features like the always on display, the dark mode and refresh rate, the screen calibrations. A lot of things are there in this device, so we'll be talking about all those. So let's get started with the detailed tips and tricks and software features of the Mi 11 Lite. So let's get started with the tips and tricks and features of the MIUI on this device. So let's go to the settings. So here you can see that this is the regular MIUI which you see on all the Xiaomi smartphones. So first let's go to always on display and the lock screen. So this device comes with an AMOLED display, hence there is an always on display. You can enable the always on display, so there you go. And you can see that there is only an option to display it for 10 seconds and turn off when the battery saver is turned on. Now we can see that there are different themes available. So analog clock, then digital clock, you can also select the background, so a lot of options are there. So these are some options included, so you can basically customize how you want the always on display to appear on this device. So that's the always on display. So we'll just show you this. We have selected, you can see here you can select the colors of the text and a lot of things, what all information you require. So just click apply and this is applied. So there you go, you can see that always on display in action. So that's the always on display. Next let's go to other options available here. So you can see that there is an option to raise to wake. So whenever you raise the device, it will actually enable the display. That will actually consume a bit more battery, but every time you don't have to press the button. So it will wake the device when you raise the device. Now next is the double tap to wake functionality. So if you just double tap on the device display, it will actually turn off or turn on based on how the display is. Now there is also the edge lighting kind of feature. So when notification appear, you can see that this is the kind of edge lighting. So there are three options available. In fact there is also one more: light up the device, rhythm, pulse and starlight. So these are three options available for the edge lighting feature, so you can enable these options. Then we have the glance for me, stunning images and wallpaper delivered in the lock screen, so you can enable that if you want. Next, going to the display. So here we have light mode and dark mode. Those are self-explanatory. Now we are not going into that. Then there is option to schedule the dark mode. Then dark mode options, you can select which all apps you want the dark mode to appear, so that can also be selected. Then reading mode is there, self-explanatory. Then we have the option to choose the color scheme. So we have the auto mode, which is recommended one. Then if you want a saturated color option, then go with the saturated options, that enhances the color. And original color, if you want the natural colors, you can go with the original color. And you can also set the color temperature here. If you want to choose the custom one, you can go with that. You can go with the default warm or cooler tone. So these are the options included in the display. And you can also see there is an option to change the refresh rate. So right now it's 90 Hz. In case you want to go with the lower refresh rate, you can go with the standard 60 Hz refresh rate as well. So that's the display options. Next, if you go to the notification and control center, you can see that control center is available in two forms: the older version or the new version. So this is self-explanatory. We have been seeing this on a lot of devices as well. So this is the control center options. Then next, if you go to the home screen, so here we have the default launcher. So if you are using a third-party launcher, you can select the default launcher here. Then home screen, you can see that this is classic one without the app drawer. This is the with the app drawer, whichever you want, you can turn it on. You can see that you can set the background as well, light background or dark background, or the auto mode for the app drawer and home screen. Now next, you can see system navigation. You can see that gestures are supported and buttons are there. So whichever you feel comfortable, you can go with that, and you can select that as the navigation option. Then icon size, you can select the icon size. If you want a larger icon, you can go with that. If you want a smaller one, you can go with that. Home screen layout can also be selected. There are two options, 4:6 and 5:6. So these are the two options available. Next is arrange items in recent key. You can see here there are two options. You can go with the vertical layout for the recent key and the horizontal layout. I'll just show you. You can see that this is the vertical layout, and if I select the horizontal layout, so you can see here this is the horizontal layout. So whichever feels better for you, you can go with that. And you can also enable the memory status. That's how much memory is available. You can also enable that. Then next is the password and security. So here if you go to the fingerprint locking, we'll just enable this. So if you have enabled the fingerprint, you can see that the fingerprint recognition method is either touch or press. Touch means you just have to touch on this. Press means you have to press the button to unlock it. You can also enable app lock. This is very useful. You can have app lock of different apps, which means those will be password protected, and you can use the fingerprint or face unlock for unlocking the apps as well. So that's the options included in the password and security. Now battery and performance, these are self-explanatory. You can just go with the battery saver or ultra battery saver mode to get the better battery life. Then additional settings, we have this quick board option. So if you turn this on, you can see that it brings in a small icon, the circular icon. This will provide additional gestures, tools to navigate. So you can enable this icon. You can also select the shortcuts for this. By default, home, menu, lock, screenshot and back buttons are included. Now you can also customize these options if you want. So this is the quick board option. So we'll just disable this. Then next is a one-handed mode. I can see that I can reduce the screen size to smaller size. You can see that 4.5 inches, 4 inches or 3 inches. So you can select which size you want. If I go with this 3.5, you can see here very small screen. If I go with the 4.5, you can see it's bigger. I can just swipe to either side to bring it, and then I can also change it by tapping it. That's the one-handed mode. So this is very useful if you want a smaller screen at any point of time. Then next is the special features. So we have the game turbo mode. While this device is not a gamer's device, you can add games to it and get the better gaming performance here. Then floating windows is something which is useful. You can see that you can bring windows on top of another one by floating mechanism. Not all apps are supported here, but some of the apps are supported. You can actually press and hold or pull down from the notification to enable the floating window. Then second space is something which we have created a second space. So if you want to separate your work and your personal thing, you can create two spaces. Work will be different space. You can actually switch between these two spaces. You can protect them with a password or fingerprint. So that's also very useful functionality. And then there is also light mode. Light mode is basically bigger icons and larger text. So there will be less visual clutter. It's kind of useful feature for elderly people who want a larger kind of icons needed. So these are some of the options included. Now another option is if you go to the apps, you can see a couple of useful options. One is dual app support. So here are the list of all the apps where you can run dual apps. So you can see that if you have two Facebook accounts, or if you want to run two Facebook accounts, or say two Twitter accounts or Instagram accounts simultaneously, you can have these two dual app functionality. So two instances of the same app will be created. Then app lock is very useful functionality. You can see here I'm just creating a pattern here. So now you can select which all apps I want to lock. Say for example, I'll just lock gallery. So there you go, I just locked gallery. So now if I just exit here and then clear off all the background apps, now gallery will be locked. So you can see here it is asking for password. So I can verify face data, or I can use the fingerprint. Anyway, whichever way I want, I can just show you once again. So I can use the face data or the fingerprint as well. So you can see here that's the option. So this is how app lock works. So these are some of the tips and tricks and features of the Mi 11 Lite. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have the device, do try out these features. Some of these are really good and some of the options are really useful in getting the better out of your device. Now if you are a person who is looking for camera tips and tricks, we have also uploaded a video on the camera features, tips and tricks. You can also check out that video to get an idea about the features offered on the camera. So that's it for this video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.